Hey everyone, my name is Jared and I run the Onwards project. Today I want to talk about social listening and online search when it comes to using Twitter, or now known as X. When it comes to finding online conversation on X, there actually is a fantastic search function that you can use, and we're going to go through 4 key ways in this video on how to best search for content and new profiles for you to engage with. The first one that you can do is to actually just use the basic search. When you click search, there's a little search box that appears and you can type in keywords there to go and find related conversation, which you can then rank by top or by latest. You can also look at media and there's other kind of types as well. However, when you go to the advanced settings, a whole new world opens up for you and you're able to add a lot more detail to the search that you're actually looking for. This is where you start to access the social listening aspect of the tool and making keyword queries using different Boolean parameters. And the key way to start is by just throwing in a bunch of different keywords that kind of pull different things together. As an example, I do AI content and I want to find other content online which has to do with AI. I put in different keywords like ChatGPT, like art, like Google, Adobe, Microsoft. I want to find those kind of conversations and stick them together into one string. After doing that, the results of the search become a lot more relevant for me, and I can find accounts and specific types of content which I would like to engage with at that particular moment. The best thing after that is once you've created this, you can save this search to do it over and over again whenever you need. Step 2 requires you to have a premium subscription so you can get access to X Pro, or also once known as TweetDeck. TweetDeck has a lot of different options for you to create different columns so you can do and look at different searches at the same time, including your own home feed, your messages, and all sorts of different things. A lot of the advanced search stuff we covered in part 1 is also here. Once you create a search column, you can enter those same kind of keywords like AI and combine them with different things. But when you scroll down, you see different options appearing. Of those options, you see location, language, but for me, my favorite one of these is to use the minimum or maximum replies, likes, or comments. This will allow you to find content that is kind of upcoming. You can find accounts that are creating awesome content but we don't have a lot of likes or responses yet. And you can also search for the big content, the one that has thousands or hundreds of different kind of engagements already. I use this methodology to find specific content and also creators that are also up and coming on the platform so I can engage with them and also see great things. When it comes to the X or Twitter algorithm, it's really unknown why we see what we see on the feed, but we do know that if we engage with something, more of it does appear. By going through this search and this advanced search, you can kind of break through the algorithm and actually find the specific content that you want to see, and also find specific accounts and posts that you also want to see as well. This allows me to maximize how I engage with people online. I can look for the bigger accounts, I can also look for the smaller accounts, and it means that I can also just have a feed full of content that I want to read and respond to at that certain amount of time. The cool thing about X Pro as a tool is that once you expand it, you can have many different columns open for different types of search at one point. And this is what's really powerful, and that also makes it really quick for you to engage with relevant posts and comments, anything. It's a really great way and it's a fantastic tool. The third thing I wanted to talk about is a free extension to your browser called Tweet Hunter X. This is an AI-powered tool which has a free and a premium version. To access a lot of the AI functions on Tweet Hunter X, you do need to pay, but I found that the free version is actually really good for engagement on its own. It will appear on the side of your screen when you open up X or Twitter, and you'll see that it starts to show you different random highlights of the day or different things that are happening currently on your feed. However, when you click on a profile, it will start to actually show you the top content of that profile or highlights of that profile of the latest and greatest content. I use this so when someone follows me or someone engages with me, or I try to engage with someone, I can quickly see what their profile is about and some of their most recent content and posts, and it allows me to quickly learn about who they are, and allows me to kind of pick some interesting content for me to respond to, and also how to sort of support that creator as well. I love this tool because it just summarizes a lot of the feed for us, and a lot of us post a lot on this platform, and it can be hard to identify and find even our own good and best content, and also difficult to find the best content from other people as well. There is a search functionality where you can search for specific things that they've posted or even stuff that you've posted, and I love doing this because it allows me to really understand the type of content that different creators do, and I can learn how to best support them as well. And that's why I'm able to kind of jump in and find those relevant conversations, to jump in, comment, and try to help out. Moving back also to X Pro, when it comes to followers as well, you can actually also create a column where you search just for a specific profile on here. So So if you really want to start digging and learning about how bigger creators or fellow creators are creating content that are successful, you can do this and set up a column so you always see the content coming out and you can start to analyze it. Online listening and social listening is like a really interesting thing to do, and on Twitter it's actually really easy to jump in and do it. Honestly, going even just through the basic search is enough to kind of achieve and find those relevant conversations. And my recommendation here is to be consistent with it and try and find the conversations that you can have an input in, and also find things that you can learn from as well. So this video is just a very kind of brief intro of 4 great things that you can do to start doing social listening on X, and how that can help you engage with your followers and engage with this platform more. I hope it helps. And if it does, why not leave a follow? I'm going to try to create a lot more content than this. Any questions, comment down below and I will be there to respond. Thank you so much. I'll see you all soon.